Hey there, quirky people! I'm your host, Anna, and this particular video will be your action movie Bible for the whole next year. 2022 wasn't the greatest year for the movie industry, but 2023 certainly packs a solid punch. There are plenty of hardcore action movies coming in and outside the superhero genre. They will be releasing across the theaters and several streamers. But before we look at the list of all major action movie sequels, it would be amazing if you guys would hit the like and subscribe button. And do press the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. Okay, so let's check out 15 upcoming action movies that will provide us an adrenaline rush in the second half of 2023. We've already covered the first 15 in another video, which has been linked at the end and in the description below. Now starting volume 2 with number 16, we've got The Flash. Ezra Miller's final outing as Barry Allen will feature two variants of him. One of them will be from the old DCEU's Earth, while the other one is presumed to be the villain of the film. Ben Affleck is expected to make a short appearance as Batman. But the real enticing trio of this film will involve Michael Keaton's Batman and Sasha Calle's Supergirl along with Barry. So be sure to watch The Flash on June 16th. Next at number 17, we're gonna get Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. With James Mangold helming the project, Harrison Ford is set to return one last time as the famed archaeologist and explorer Indiana Jones. The Dial of Destiny will involve a time travel element, and that's because Disney has employed their infamous de-aging technique to give us a young Indy. He will be battling Mads Mikkelsen, who becomes the trademark bad guy in almost every movie franchise. The fifth Indiana Jones hits theaters on June 30th, and it will be followed by action movie number 18, Code 8 Part 2. Back in 2019, Vertical Entertainment launched this underrated superhero movie which was loved by everyone. Now Netflix has picked up its sequel, which will release sometime in 2023. Robbie Amell and Stephen Amell are returning as their superhero personas, and this time they'll be helping a teenage girl against a unit of corrupt police officers who deploy advanced robotic technology against them. Get ready for hardcore action, because Code 8 Part 2 will offer plenty of that. Then at number 19, Netflix brings us Havoc. The movie doesn't have a definite release date for now, but there are two names involved with Havoc that should excite any fan of the action genre. Tom Hardy is the leading man playing a bruised detective, and he'd have to fight his way through a criminal underworld to rescue a politician's estranged son. While doing that, he'll be unraveling a thrilling conspiracy. Timothy Olyphant also plays a crucial role in this film. But the guy that truly excites me besides Hardy is the director, Gareth Evans. He came up with the two revolutionary movies, The Raid Redemption and The Raid 2. So, I am expecting the same level of brutality and gore from Havoc as well. It had already been shot in 2021, so Netflix is set to launch in sometime 2023. Next up at number 20, we've got Heart of Stone. This is another Netflix action thriller coming to us sometime in 2023. And it features our very own Gal Gadot playing a spy called Rachel Stone. For now, nothing major is known about the plot. All we know is that Netflix is trying to create its own female lead spy franchise in the same space as the James Bond and Mission Impossible movies. But yeah, Heart of Stone features an exciting cast as it involves 50 Shades of Grey actor Jamie Dornan. And Indian fans will be happy to see Alia Bhatt in the film. Heart of Stone will also release sometime in 2023. After this, action movie number 21 will be Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Tom Cruise impressed the world with Top Gun: Maverick in 2022. Now he is set to be back in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Fallout became his biggest movie before Maverick, but with his newfound relevance in pop culture, everyone would be excited to see his high-stakes stunts and fight sequences in the two-part final of the Mission Impossible franchise. Part 7 has added a couple of new ladies with MCU's Hayley Atwell and Pom Klementieff. The villain this time is going to be former Deathstroke actor Izzy Morales. And Dead Reckoning Part 1 will arrive on July 14th. It will be followed by movie number 22, The Marvels. After her appearance in Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers is set to make a comeback. She would team up with Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan after Monica returns in Secret Invasion. We expect that Kamala's mutation will be further explored and the trio will unravel the mystery of her potent bracelets. Also, be prepared for a musical element in this one, because Carol Danvers is said to be married to Prince Yan, who is played by Park Seo-joon. He hails from a planet where people have to sing and talk, so Captain Marvel will be involved in a bit of singing when The Marvels arrives on July 28th. Then at number 23 there's Meg 2: The Trench. Jason Statham gave us a pretty impressive giant shark movie back in 2018. It surprisingly made $530 million at the box office. So now, Statham is coming back to tackle the Megalodons once again. and Li Bingbing will be back to support him as well. Not much is known about this much-anticipated sequel yet, but we know that it will release on August 4th. After this at 24, we've got Blue Beetle. Those who love Miguel on Cobra Kai will be excited for Blue Beetle because Xolo Maridueña is also playing Blue Beetle. It is being described as a movie that's quite similar to Spider-Man and his origin. While Peter Parker gets bitten by a radioactive spider, a teenager named Jamie Reyes will get attached to an alien Blue Beetle scarab. That's where he'd get his extraordinary powers and begin to kick ass. Blue Beetle arrives on August 18, and it will be followed by movie number 25, The Equalizer 3. Denzel Washington's first Equalizer proved to be a thrilling action movie. The Equalizer 2 didn't do as well, but fans of the franchise will be hoping for a better story from The Equalizer 3, which will bring Denzel Washington back as Robert McCall. This time, Dakota Fanning will be joining him in his crusade, and Sony has scheduled its release on September 1st. Next at number 26, we'll see The Expendables 4. Sylvester Stallone's final Expendable movie is supposed to hit the theaters out this year on September 22nd. And along with him, we see Jason Statham and most of the OG squad return. But there are some new and familiar faces such as Megan Fox, 50 Cent, Iko Uwais, and Tony Jaa who have been added to bolster the action and appeal of this film. Next at 27, we'll see Kraven the Hunter. Sony continues their shared universe with Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven. But besides him, we'll also have Ariana DeBose playing Calypso and Fred Hetchinger as Chameleon. Another great addition to the cast is Russell Crowe, who is rumored to play Kraven's father. Kraven's biggest enemy is Spider-Man, but he won't be battling the web-slinger yet. Instead, Chameleon is said to be the villain. Kraven the Hunter arrives on October 6th, and after it, we'll get movie number 28, Dune Part 2. Denis Villeneuve left many of us awestruck with his first Dune, and Warner Bros. Spent no time in greenlighting a sequel to this visual masterpiece. Timothée Chalamet will return along with Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson, and Javier Bardem. But on the villainous side, we'll have Dave Bautista playing the brutal Glosso Robin. Dune Part 2 arrives on November 3rd, and it will be followed by movie number 29, Ghostbusters Afterlife 2. Ghostbusters Afterlife rejuvenated the franchise by following the story of 1984's original Ghostbusters movie. Paul Rudd and the new cast of kids involving McKenna Grace and Finn Wolfhard proved to be lovely additions, and people adored the return of the original Ghostbusters as well. So when Afterlife proved to be successful, Sony took no time in greenlighting a sequel which is set to arrive on December 20th. Paul Rudd and the kids will return for sure, and after it, we'll be getting movie number 30, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This year, we'll be spending Christmas underwater with this highly anticipated Aquaman sequel that will close the franchise. Jason Momoa, Patrick Wilson, Amber Heard, and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II are all going to reprise their characters. And we would expect a ton of underwater action in this one as well. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom arrives on December 25th. And with that, let's close our action movie Bible of 2023. Which of these movies are you excited about? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next one.